late in September, 24th today. So the bees are flying. The weather's not perfect, and I think the bees probably know it's going to only get worse. But they're piling in the ivy pollen, and probably ivy nectar as well. They're busy, they are, backwards and forwards at an incredible rate. Brought this little box into the apiary, little new box. This Adam's bees is as we're getting wiped out by wasps, and there's only a handful of bees and the queen left. So we're going to try and rescue them. First thing, find the queen, make sure she's marked, and put her in a roller, I think. So looking at that floor, I do have another floor in my car. I think it's time to replace that one. Well, first we'll deal with this little box. Well, I did see a little flash of green in there, so I think there's a queen in there. There's my hair roller, and there's a fondant plug in. Need to open the top and see if we can get the queen in there. There she is, nicely marked. Now she's in the roller. So next stage is to give her some bees, because that's what she hasn't got at the moment. Those poor things will probably not survive, but we'll now give her some bees. Plenty of bees in this box. This box is not very big, but take some flying bees. Right, here we go. Right, this frame has got some good open brood. Open brood will keep the bees looking after it. So that's what I want to go back. On the other side, it's actually fully capped, so that could be useful as well. Right. There's a hair roller in between two frames with its fondant plug at the bottom. Hopefully the bees will eat that fondant, and by the time they've eaten the fondant, they'll accept the queen. That's the idea. Now I'm going to move this box away, and this box is going to get an awful lot of bees in it quickly. Now I've got to move this super over as well. So this box is in position now, and it's already beginning to fill up with bees that are bringing in pollen. Put the roof on it in a minute, but first let's deal with this. Oh, bees, there you go. A bit better. And I don't think this little box has seen any bees for a while, but it's soon going to have loads of bees in it. And hopefully they will accept this queen, and they will eat the fondant and let her out. I'll leave it for what, 3 days, and then I'll let her out if they haven't eaten the fondant, by which time they should have got used to her being there, and hopefully they will then accept her. We'll see. Put the roof on. And that's the flying bees going back into this little box, and the little box is fine for breeding a queen in or moving a nuke, but it's not big enough to take through the winter, so these bees will have to be moved into a bigger box before the winter arrives. Well, that's what I think anyway. I wouldn't want to take a box that size through the winter. In theory, I know it can be done, but I wouldn't do it. I need to go into this box and take the queen excluder out. I've been into this box for quite a long time, and that's the job I should do, and I think I will do the floor on this one. Alright, well, the queen excluder's off. There's not much above it, and some say that's what queen excluders do. They're honey excluders. But this has got honey, plenty of honey stores, anyway, stores packed in the brood frames. I checked that one's got eggs and brood, so I will put the super back on, but they probably won't use it, I don't think, unless we have an extremely fortuitous October. Well, this one's got a queen excluder on, that one's got a queen excluder on, and that one's got a queen excluder on. So, got to get on with moving them all. The bees in this hive were not pleased to see me, and considering the last time I stole their honey off them, not surprising. These ones have made a sort of honey, and they don't seem too bad actually, seem quite nice. And one quick check in the middle, make sure that they've got some brood and eggs, and then take the queen excluder off. Well, let's hope that this works, and all these flying bees will actually look after that rather nice looking queen with her green dot on her. And I mean, they're not going to get at her all in a rush, because they do get really fond, and with any luck they will accept her. Well, we'll know in a few days' time. This one, it's a small black queen that came through the winter against all the odds of a very, very small cluster of bees in the winter. And anyway, she came through and she's building up. I haven't taken any honey off them. I have taken a couple of frames of brood. There's a queen excluder on, so I'm going to take that off. See what's in the super, if anything. And I've got a new floor to give them as well. There's a little bit of honey in this super, but they haven't by any means filled it, so really, in terms of making honey, not very good. I've taken out one just like this one, very nice frame of capped honey from this colony. I'm going to give them a wet one back, so At least they're paying their way a little bit. Again, if we have a good October, there's a blank one there which they could fill. I would be very surprised if they do. I'm quite likely going to see that blank one still there next spring. But there's plenty of bees in the box. There's loads of stores in the bottom box. There's no reason why they shouldn't survive the winter. They're not going to get any treatment, of course, so that could be a reason why they don't survive the winter. But quite a lot of contrast between that hive and this hive. This hive had a really good full super of honey, and the queen is new this year, whereas the queen on this one was new last year, so they've had much more time to make honey than these had. So interesting contrast between the two. This one's got a queen excluder on as well, so I'll take that off. Well, this one's got two supers on, but hasn't got any honey in them at this stage. They might make some in the next few weeks. There's plenty of brood in the There's plenty of stores in the brood box, and there is brood, so they should be okay. A little bit of luck, we hope. There's a queen excluder on this one, so I can take that one off as well. Oh, nice slab of brood in this one. So there's going to be bees hatching out here, and actually they've started to make some honey in the wet frames that I gave them back. So these are good bees as well. This was the last swarm to arrive this year, and I changed the box on the last visit I was here, and had two brood boxes, and one was pretty rotten, I threw it away. This one was on top, but they weren't really using it, and they're still not using it. But I thought I'd give them some feed when I was here last time. They've done quite well. They've got quite nice brood in there, and they are bringing in the ivy, making wax. But I will give them some feed, and then maybe after a feed or two, I might be able to put that box back on, and they might use it. On the other hand, it might be wise to leave it until next spring for that. Well, that's Adam's little box with all the flying bees from a healthy colony. So we'll see how that works. Bees have all had their queen excluders taken out. Bees are artists. This is what they've done with the wax cappings, is they've made this complicated shape, and they're still making it. Now, I should have been here when it was just at this stage and taken it away, and that is one of the problems. It's probably not the best method for bees in out apiaries. Not so bad if they're in your back garden and you can keep constant check on them, but that's more put on. That's the wax taken off. There's still some here to scrape off this crown board. Crazy, isn't it? Well, that's it for today. I haven't looked at that one or that one. Start with that one, taking the queen excluder out. Put some feed on that one. Haven't looked at that one. Haven't looked at any of the polyneuts over there. But I've taken quite a few queen excluders out. Don't think there are any left now.